Hi there, I hope you're all doing well. Today I decided to do a short little Pilates routine in standing to help you ground, to get you out of your head and back into your body, and this will relieve a lot of stress. You start in standing, feet are parallel, hip distance apart. We're going to close the eyes and we're going to do a little centering exercise. I want you to imagine that you're a flagpole waving in the breeze, shifting side to side. We're closing the eyes and we're just going to rely on the feeling in the body. Now make the waving side to side smaller and smaller and smaller until you get to the point where you feel you're fairly even on both sides. Now we're going to repeat that exercise, and this time we're going to wave forwards and back, starting with a slightly bigger wave, and then we're going to reduce it down. Closing the eyes again, shifting a little bit forwards, shifting a little bit back, shifting a little bit forwards, shifting a little bit back. And what we're going to do now is we're going to shorten that shift. We're going to make it smaller and smaller, weight going to the heels, weight going onto the balls of the feet, and then eventually coming to a point that's not too extreme forward, not too extreme back, somewhere in the middle. Now that alone will center you physically, but also mentally. Now, the next one we're going to do is the classic Pilates treading, typically done on the reformer, but this is a standing version. Arms out for balance. We're going to go up onto the ball of one foot, and then we're going to swap onto the ball of the other foot. The hands are out for balance. Now, if you've got balance issues, you could put your hand on a wall or a chair, but if you want to challenge your balance a little bit, it's even better again. But don't hesitate. If you do need that extra little bit of support, it's not a problem. You can always build up to doing the freestanding version. Now I'm going right up onto the ball of each alternating foot, getting a nice strong arch. I'm keeping my hip bones perfectly level, chest level, so there's no kind of movement coming into the rest of the body. I'm just moving from my hip crease, my knees and my ankles, and everything else is nicely aligned. Now landing again. Now we're going to shift to the knees. We're going to put the hands on the knees. I'm actually going to bring my feet closer together because I like how this one feels. I'm going to get those inner thighs engaged. We're going to do a gentle little circle. We're going to bring in a little bit of energy, awareness and attention to the knees with these gentle circles, just bringing the mind to focus on the knees. We're getting out of the head, back into the body. Reverse the circle. The hands are on the knees, the inner thighs are getting a nice little bit of gentle activation by the knees pressing together. Now I'm going to come up and I'm going to widen my stance. Now we're going to bring a little bit of attention to the hips. Just very, very subtle hip circles. A nice bit of subtle mobility into the hips. And again, awareness. Where awareness goes, energy flows. Focusing on those hips. And then we reverse the direction. Gently making nice little circles. We don't have to strain, we don't have to force. Just getting a bit of subtle mobility and awareness in an area. Now we're going to do Pilates treading. We're going to open the arms out. We're going to rotate. This is called threading the needle. And we rotate the trunk, touch the hand, and then just stroke the inside of the arm. So when we have skin to skin contact like that, that's a very powerful programmer of the nervous system. Now this is creating a subtle and gentle mobilization of the thoracic spine, and a nice little mobilization of the shoulder girdle. And that T-spine, would you believe, that thoracic spine is the first place that is affected by stress, and it starts to lock up as part of the spinal sympathetic chain. So anything you can do to keep that T-spine mobile will help your stress levels. Now we're going to go to the other side. I'm going to do my little rotation and I'm going to do my skin contact. I'm also using my eyes and I'm looking where the hands are going. So the touch is programming the nervous system. The gaze of the eyes is programming the nervous system. The rotation of the thoracic spine is releasing any buildup of stress in this area and relax it down. Now we're finally going to do a standing roll down. This one is a beautiful one again to free up the spine. I would not recommend it if you're a person who has a history of disc subluxation or if you're a person with osteoporosis or osteopenia. If in doubt, leave it out. We inhale, we elongate out through the crown of the head, knees are slightly unlocked, we exhale, drop the chin. Now we're going to suck the tummy in and we're going to mobilize each segment of the spine. Visualizing the spine like a string of pearls with each pearl moving one at a time. We only go as deep as your hamstring flexibility allows. We take a breath in at the bottom. Draw in, zip up, sucking the tummy in, letting the head hang. Now suck that tummy in very, very strongly. And with your mind's eye, look at each segment, each segment, each segment, each segment of that vertebral column. See the spring of pearls unfurling. Each segment represents a vertebral segment. When you come up, you're going to inhale, elongate out through the crown of the head to grow even taller. Exhale, drop the chin. Now you're going to suck the tummy in. Exhale, 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 exhale. If you run out of air, don't worry. You can already begin your inhale. When you get to your bottom, it does not necessarily have to be the floor. Everybody's flexibility is different. We're going to breathe in. Now suck the tummy in. Suck it in, suck it in, suck it in, suck it in. Knees are slightly unlocked, but suck that tummy in very strongly. We're using the abdominals to support this unfurling of the spine. And we're back to our top position, elongating. Now for the neck, we're going to do head on roller skates. Inhale, retract the chin back. So this one makes you look like you have a double chin. So luckily you're at home and nobody can see you. Everybody can now see my double chin. I'm going to turn side profile, slide the head back on imaginary roller skates. This is mobilizing the cervical vertebrae, which includes C1, C2. Again, this is another area that with stress, this can start to sublux or move out of position. So these subtle movements can help the neck to realign. So there you have a very simple standing program to get you grounded in the body, anchored into the feet, aware of the knees and the hips, mobilizing the T-spine and shoulder girdle, and gently and subtly mobilizing the neck and the entire spinal column with our roll downs. These exercises are Pilates based, and these simple movements can help you alleviate stress over the days and weeks to come. For more on my work, please check out www.clairerooney.com. I hope you're staying well and staying calm.